Can I, a music video director, really make a great commercial? On top of that, can I make a progressive style commercial with a small budget? We're gonna get back to that. But first, how small of a budget are we talking? When I say small budget, I'm talking like 15K. Yep, that's all I had to work with. Now, if you don't shoot commercials or know much about them, you may be thinking 15K is a lot of money. That ain't a lot of money. To give you some perspective, Progressive spent $1.8 billion on advertising last year. Usually companies contribute around 25% of their advertising budget to content creation. That's $4,500,000. As far as I know, they produced at least 18 major commercials last year. So if you split the budget equally to each production, that would mean each production had a $250,000 budget. Damn! Yeah. How in the world are we going to compete with that visually? I'll tell you exactly how we did it. But first, how did I actually get the gig in the first place? Story time. My friend Deshaun White, super talented guy, reaches out to a guy named Lucas, owner of the Johnson Lending Team, which is a subsidiary of Movement Mortgage. Yes, a mortgage lending company, not an insurance company. But I never said the client would be an insurance company. What happened is I didn't have many references of high cinematic mortgage commercials to go off of. Well, other than Rocket Mortgage. But looking at their commercials, I knew I wasn't going to be able to mimic what they were doing with our budget. What I noticed about Progressive commercials was that it focused on the comedy. The cinema lied in the lighting and composition, but without the crazy camera movements, the crazy stunts, or super well-known actors. So the Johnson Lending Team were looking for a commercial to help them stand apart from the crowd, so I pitched 3 different commercial scripts to them, in which they then picked the one called Speed Dating. This idea consisted of a young couple in search of the perfect mortgage lender. So they attend this speed dating event where they are speaking with different types of lenders, but every option is awful. Once we knew that's the idea that the Johnson Lending Team wanted to run with, we assembled the team. Now, headlining the production team was my homie Adam Chapman. Brilliant DP. His work features the UFC, Liquid Death, El Padrino, and tons more. I would have him break down this masterpiece, but he refuses to get in front of camera. You, Adam. I still love you. The rest of the team, Eric Kitchens, Marlon Gaines, among many other just super dope people with great work. To make this work with the budget, everyone compromised their price in some way. And they were willing to do this for a very big reason. A reason that any director can create and get other creatives to believe in his or her vision just as much as they do. But before I tell you that reason, if you're enjoying this content, please subscribe, hit that bell, and look forward to my next giveaway at 500 subscribers. Now, the reason the crew was willing to sacrifice with me on this project is because it was out of the norm. Too often we do something in the field that we've already seen and done before. Most didn't get to see this energy and concept in this space that often, so they were willing to work with my budget and grind it out because it gave them something new on their reel. But I still had one major obstacle I had to overcome. Actors. I'm pretty sure all of you know finding great actors is usually not in the budget. You either have to compromise with using non-talent or come up with an idea that only features 1 or 2 talent to keep the cost down. Well, I really screwed my chances of the second option, didn't I? Well, I found a way to get great talent and not have to break the budget on actors. And I've been using this method for a while now. I almost don't even want to tell you guys, to be honest. What the heck? I'm gonna tell you. So, the place where you can find some amazing talent is your local theater. People in theater are very talented, and while yes, they can have a tendency to somewhat overact due to them having to perform in the moment and not getting retakes, they're very good at pivoting and improving. And that was perfect for a comedy style commercial. And since they have minimal experience in the film world, they usually are willing to do it for little or even nothing. They really love the art. But side note, if you can't pay people their worth, make sure you treat them well. Give them something like behind the scenes, and probably most importantly, feed them very well. Following those tips will most of the time keep them constantly willing to work with you. So, this guy named Wilmer, who is a theater actor himself, worked with my budget and casted the roles for me. Then it came to the day of the shoot. We had an amazing time. The crew had fun, the client had fun, we laughed and enjoyed the shoot while getting every shot that I needed. We shot at a bar restaurant location, and because it was one location and we had full control of the lighting, we were able to do multiple takes, giving me a lot of options to work with on the editor. Now, back to the original question. Can I make a great progressive style commercial with a $15,000 budget? Well, I'm gonna let you guys be the judge of it. Check it out.
Welcome to Speed Lending, everyone. Good luck.
So on our mortgage loan, how long until we close on our house?
We will close in 60 days, right? No, 30. 15. I think it's 15.
You don't seem like you've been doing this very long.
No, but I'm very resourceful, and if I don't know the answer, my mother will. Oh, look at the time. 5 already.
Mr. and Miss Singleton, forget about it. I'll get you the money. All I ask is you hold up your end of the bargain. If not, Tony over here is gonna come scrape your gutters.
You got it, boss.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Hello, Sarah. We have some questions about...
Jim, how can I help you today?
Wait, what happened to Sarah?
Bonjour. Besoin d'un prêt?
Sorry, let me find out.
Mom? Dad?
Honey, why don't you just borrow the money from us? We don't need much. 3 grandchildren would make a great fair down payment. And we'd want you home for Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Hey guys, I overheard a little bit of that. I'm Lucas Johnson with the Johnson Lending Team, and we make buying a house simple, transparent, and fast from pre-approval all the way to the closing table, so that way you always feel like you're in control.
So, what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Be completely honest. If you hated it, loved it, think I suck, don't hold back. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.